Dennis, we've had a lot of fun doing this series, haven't we?
We've had a ball. Yeah.
It's been great. We've had our neighbors. I've had some family members involved. Mac Groveland Community Council staff involved. It's been a lot of fun.
We've stopped people on the street, which was kind of awkward if you think about it. But those people never really made the show. So,
No.
It's fun.
Yeah. Well, there's been outrage with the whole series, and I really don't want to get into that, but the emails I can keep on getting, they're outraged. Only about you, not
about me. Well,
I've been the one that people are praising me and my hair. My hair looks really good today.
I was going to point that out.
Well, last time I hadn't washed it for like a week, so it looked pretty bad, but today it looks good. Hey, but thank you. I extend my thanks to everybody to watch it and enjoy it, hopefully. And it's kind of a love letter. I've used this line a few times now to the Mac Groveland community.
Absolutely.
To the neighborhood, to the city, the Ellie Garden Awards program. I love the program.
Well, and the individual gardeners who contributed their time and their energy and their stories to this whole series.
Right.
So I think that's been great.
Yeah. One thing I want to come to is, and maybe that's our final story here, in a way, is there's been a huge demand after our episode 7 about true stories, and as I think I shared, I have a catalog of stories that would amuse and outrage many of you. But I think what I wanted to do this time, Dennis, was to tell one more story, and I refer to it as the Summer of Love in McAllister Groveland. The Summer of Love. It's a late takeoff of the Summer of Love in 1967, Haight-Ashbury in San Francisco, when me and all the hippies, of course I was only 11, me and all the hippies went down to San Francisco and had a good time, if you know what I mean. And so this is the Summer of Love in Mac Groveland. This was in 2021, the hottest summer, at least of this century.
It was hot.
It was hot, and it was COVID, middle of COVID. Yep. And I'll never forget, and you remember this, hundreds of alley gardeners, men and women, of all ages, out in the gardens that summer, because everybody's trying to keep their distance a little bit from people during COVID.
These were outdoor activities, right?
Yeah, right.
We all were outside.
Right. It must have been 95 degrees most of those days, and people were working so hard in June to get their garden ready to go. Again, people poured out in the alleys, and everybody got hot and bothered.
Yeah.
I mean, you know how that is, Dennis.
Mostly bothered, but it was pretty hot too. Yeah.
And by 9 o'clock, people are going, "What are we going to do?" And Dennis suggested cold showers, but for a lot of us, others, not us, others, we did something. We didn't take cold showers.
Right. Yeah. Here's other indoor activities, ideally.
Summer of Love. So, bottom line is, 9 months later, there was a record numbers of birth in Mac Groveland, and we. And
it's interesting, Chris, that you point that part out, because given the average age of our residents in this neighborhood, that would be miracle after miracle after miracle if that indeed had happened. But who's to say? I mean, there have been some births recently, neighbor down the street, so it is possible.
Rather than calling this a Summer of Love episode, I should have called it the miraculous births episode.
Absolutely. Yeah, let's work that in.
Okay, that's the last story I have. A true story. One more true story on that. One more true story, but that's the last one I have. And that's it, Dennis.
All right, well, Chris, it has been an absolute thrill to go on this journey with you and with all of you, so that we have a chance to visit with our neighbors and our community at large. And, we'll see you all next year.
Not a chance. Thank you.